Today's daily horoscope for Taurus, May 22, 2025, as we explore the cosmic climate for Taurus on May 22, 2025, we find ourselves at a fascinating juncture. This date sits at the very end of Taurus season, just as the solar energy transitions into Gemini territory. This creates a unique energetic signature that combines your natural earthy stability with a touch of Gemini's intellectual curiosity and communicative flair. The general atmosphere today carries a sense of completion and new beginnings simultaneously. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious aspect with expansive Jupiter, blessing you with an enhanced sense of possibility and optimism. This planetary combination tends to magnify your natural talents and brings a generous spirit to your interactions. Your emotional landscape today reveals interesting nuances. The moon's position creates a sensitive undercurrent that might make you more aware of your inner needs than usual. While Taurus typically maintains emotional steadiness, today you might experience more fluctuation in your feelings. This isn't necessarily negative. Rather, it allows you to access deeper parts of yourself, facilitating personal insights and authentic connections with others. Your emotional intuition is particularly strong, so trust those gut feelings, especially regarding relationships and resources. In the realm of love and relationships, today brings noteworthy developments. For coupled Taurus individuals, the Venus-Jupiter aspect encourages expressions of affection and creates space for meaningful conversations about the future. If there have been tensions simmering beneath the surface, today offers an opportunity to address them with both honesty and compassion. Your typical steadfast nature combines with enhanced diplomatic skills, making this an excellent day for relationship growth. Single Taurus natives might find themselves drawn to someone who stimulates both their mind and senses. Potential romantic encounters are particularly likely in settings related to learning, culture, or personal development. Remember that, with today's Mercury influence, clear communication becomes essential to avoid misunderstandings. Listen as much as you speak, and don't rush. Your natural patience serves you well in matters of the heart today. Career matters take an interesting turn, as Mars forms a significant angle with your professional house. This generates a surge of ambition and drive that could manifest as a new project opportunity or recognition from superiors. Your practical approach combined with today's innovative energy creates a powerful combination for workplace success. Collaborative efforts are especially favored, so don't hesitate to reach out to colleagues or network connections. Financial decisions require careful consideration today. While your intuition about resources is typically strong, the current planetary influences suggest taking extra time before making major financial commitments. The afternoon hours enhance your analytical abilities, making them ideal for important money discussions or planning sessions. A casual conversation could lead to valuable financial insights or opportunities. Keep your ears open. Regarding your health and well-being, today's Saturn influence emphasizes the importance of structure and discipline in health routines. Your physical vitality responds particularly well to strength-building exercises, especially those engaging the neck, throat, and shoulder areas, physical regions traditionally associated with Taurus. Digestive sensitivity could be heightened, suggesting benefits from mindful eating practices and avoiding rushed meals. Mental health receives support from Neptune's position, enhancing your natural ability to find peace through sensory experiences. Consider engaging in grounding practices like gardening, cooking with aromatic ingredients, or enjoying music that resonates with your current emotional state. These activities not only soothe your mind, but also strengthen your connection to your physical body, an important balance for Taurus individuals. For personal growth, today marks a significant opportunity as Pluto's transformative energy activates your house of personal philosophy and higher learning. You might find yourself questioning long-held beliefs or suddenly understanding a concept that previously eluded you. This is an excellent day for engaging with spiritual texts, philosophical discussions, or meditative practices. Journaling could prove particularly revealing, especially if you focus on questions about your values and how they shape your life choices. Lucky elements for you today include the color emerald green, which reflects both growth and your earth sign nature. Carrying or wearing rose quartz may enhance today's loving Venus energy. Numbers 6 and 24 carry special significance. Notice if they appear in your experiences. Favorable directions include north and east, making these good orientations for important activities or desk placement. As a Taurus, your special connection to Venus deserves particular attention today. Your ruling planet occupies a position that amplifies your natural appreciation for beauty and harmony, while challenging you to expand your definition of value. This is reflected in opportunities to recognize worth beyond the material, perhaps in ideas, relationships, or experiences that don't come with a price tag, but still enrich your life immeasurably. The morning hours carry a distinct energy signature, as the moon's position in a water sign creates an interesting contrast with your earth element nature. This water-earth interaction generates a fertile environment for emotional insights and intuitive decision-making. The early hours may bring dream residue, worth noting. Keep a journal handy to record any significant images or themes that linger from your sleep state. As midday approaches, you'll likely notice a shift in your energy patterns. Mercury's influence becomes more pronounced during these hours, sharpening your analytical abilities and enhancing verbal expression. This is an optimal time for important conversations, presentations, or negotiations where clarity is essential. You may find yourself more flexible in considering alternative perspectives than usual, a quality that serves you well today. The evening hours bring Jupiter's influence into greater focus, supporting social connections and philosophical discussions. Conversations held during evening hours have potential to deepen relationships and provide valuable insights about your personal path. Creative inspirations may arrive unexpectedly. Having means to record these ideas would be beneficial. Your social dynamics today receive activation from Mars's position relative to your community houses. You may find yourself taking on a leadership role, even if that wasn't your intention, as others recognize and respond to your practical wisdom and stabilizing presence. Networking activities carry particularly positive energy, with potential for connections that blend personal affinity with practical benefit. In our digital world, today's aspects favor technological interactions, making this an excellent day for virtual meetings, online presentations, or updating digital profiles. However, Mercury's position suggests double-checking details before finalizing important communications. Your relationship with technology may undergo subtle shifts as you recognize both its utility and limitations in expressing your authentic self. As an earth sign, your connection to nature holds special significance today. The planetary configuration enhances your already strong relationship to natural environments and elemental forces. Spending even brief periods outdoors could prove remarkably restorative, particularly in settings that engage multiple senses, gardens with fragrant flowers, parks with varied textures and sounds, or landscapes that offer visual beauty. Creative pursuits receive powerful support from today's Venus-Neptune aspect. Inspiration flows readily, particularly for projects involving visual harmony, texture, or sound. Your natural eye for beauty combines with elevated intuition, creating opportunities to express inner truths through external forms. This is an excellent day for decorating spaces, planning gardens, arranging music playlists, or exploring tactile crafts. Intellectual activities benefit from Mercury's aspects today. You may find yourself drawn to new areas of knowledge or revisiting subjects that previously seemed challenging. Your learning style typically favors methodical approaches and practical applications, but today's influences enhance your ability to grasp abstract concepts and theoretical frameworks. This temporary expansion of cognitive flexibility offers valuable opportunities to integrate different types of understanding. From an energetic perspective, Your throat chakra receives particular activation today. Communication dynamics, both expression and reception, play significant roles in your experience. You may notice sensations in the throat area during important conversations or when contemplating truths that remain unexpressed. The earthy stability that characterizes your sign helps ground higher chakra activities, creating balanced energy flow between spiritual insights and practical manifestation. The night following today holds potential for significant dream work. Setting an intention before sleep to receive guidance about current questions could yield surprisingly clear, symbolic responses. Your dreams may feature unusual sensory elements, particularly vivid colors, tactile sensations, or even tastes and smells that carry symbolic significance. Reflecting on relationship patterns today may reveal recurring themes in how you engage with others, particularly around issues of security, possession, and autonomy. The Venus-Jupiter aspect encourages generous expressions of affection while challenging any tendency toward emotional caution in vulnerability. All interactions today contain potential lessons about finding balance between your need for stability and the dynamic nature of authentic human connection. Regarding finances, today's configuration suggests reviewing investment strategies with particular attention to long-term security rather than immediate returns. Your natural financial conservatism serves as valuable protection against impulsive choices, but Jupiter's influence encourages calculated expansion in areas aligned with your core values. From a spiritual perspective, today represents a meaningful point in your soul's journey. The specific planetary configuration activates patterns related to attachment, possession, and true security. Your natural patience and persistence serve as powerful tools for spiritual growth, allowing you to remain engaged with challenging opportunities rather than seeking immediate escape. To make the most of today's unique cosmic climate, begin your day by setting clear intentions that blend practicality with inspiration. Take time to appreciate beauty in your environment. Even a few minutes admiring natural elements can align you with today's beneficial Venus energy. In conversations, practice deep listening before formulating responses. Consider reaching out to someone with whom communication has been strained. Today's energy supports reconciliation and mutual understanding. This day represents one significant point in a larger cosmic pattern affecting Taurus individuals throughout this year. The seeds planted today, whether in relationships, career initiatives, or personal development, will continue to unfold over the coming months. Pay particular attention to themes that emerge around communication and value systems, as these areas are receiving significant cosmic activation, with developments likely to culminate around the next full moon in your sign. Remember that, as a Taurus, you excel at steady growth over time rather than sudden transformations. Trust the gradual unfolding of processes begun today, knowing that your patient, persistent nature aligns perfectly with the cosmic rhythms supporting your journey forward. On May 22, 2025, Taurus finds itself at an astronomical crossroads with significant planetary movements affecting your core energy. The Sun has just departed your sign and entered Gemini, illuminating your second house of personal resources, material possessions, and self-worth. This subtle but powerful shift redirects cosmic attention from your identity to your financial landscape, suggesting a period where monetary matters and value systems take precedence over personal recognition. Uranus, the Great Awakener, continues its revolutionary journey through your sign in 2025. This is particularly significant as Uranus has been in Taurus since 2018 and will remain there until 2026, making this one of the final full years of this transformative transit. On May 22, Uranus at approximately 26 degrees Taurus forms a particularly potent energy signature, triggering unexpected developments in your self-expression and physical presence. This position challenges your natural resistance to change, potentially manifesting as sudden insights about your personal direction or unexpected shifts in how others perceive you. Venus, your ruling planet, occupies Gemini on this date, creating an interesting dynamic as it follows the sun into your financial sector. This placement emphasizes intellectual approaches to pleasure, dual attractions, and versatility in what you value. As your planetary ruler resides in this communicative air sign, you may find yourself more verbally expressive about your desires and more interested in diverse experiences than usual. Venus in Gemini suggests potential financial opportunities through communication, writing, speaking, or networking activities. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, positions itself at the final degrees of Gemini, preparing to enter Cáncer. This transitional placement activates both your second house of finances and edges toward your third house of communication and local environment. Your thinking around resources becomes particularly sharp, with new ideas about income generation possible. Financial conversations benefit from this articulate energy, though Mercury's approaching sign change suggests emotional components will soon enter your decision-making process. The moon transits through Capricorn on this date, activating your ninth house of higher learning, foreign connections, and philosophical beliefs. This creates an emotional undertone of seriousness and practicality toward expansive matters, possibly triggering feelings connected to educational pursuits, publishing efforts, or long-distance relationships. The Capricorn moon forms a supportive trine to your Taurus planets, offering emotional stability despite other changes occurring. Mars energizes Pisces on May 22, 2025, activating your 11th house of social networks, groups, and future aspirations. This placement brings assertive energy to your community connections and humanitarian efforts. You might find yourself taking the initiative in group projects or feeling more passionate about causes aligned with your ideals. The Mars in Pisces energy can sometimes diffuse action through dreaminess, but it also offers intuitive guidance on where to direct your energies socially. Jupiter, having recently entered Cáncer, occupies your third house of communication, siblings, and local community. This benefic planet expands opportunities through neighborhood connections, learning experiences, and short-distance travel. Jupiter's position suggests a fortunate period for developing your communication skills, with potential breakthroughs in how you express your typically steadfast Taurian wisdom. Saturn continues its structured journey through Pisces in your 11th house, creating an interesting tension with Mars in the same sign. This combination suggests both discipline and drive affecting your social connections and future goals. Saturn demands authenticity in friendships and asks you to build community structures that will endure beyond temporary enthusiasm. There may be limitations or responsibilities connected to group involvements that require your steadfast Taurian persistence. Neptune, also in Pisces, adds another layer to this 11th house activation, bringing both inspiration and potential confusion to your social sphere and long-term visions. Neptune's fog can make certain aspirations seem either more appealing or less defined than they actually are. For Taurus individuals, this Neptune placement asks you to balance your practical nature with spiritual connection to collective dreams and ideals. Pluto, having established itself in early Aquarius, transforms your 10th house of career, reputation, and public standing. This generational planet brings deep, evolutionary change to your professional life and relationship with authority. Power dynamics in your career sphere may be undergoing significant shifts, with hidden influences coming to light. Pluto's position challenges your fixed Earth nature to embrace metamorphosis in how you contribute to the world professionally. The North Node in Aquarius further emphasizes your career sector as an area of destiny and growth, suggesting that embracing innovation and community-minded approaches to your professional life aligns with your soul's evolutionary path. Meanwhile, the South Node in Leo indicates comfort zones around creative self-expression and romantic matters that may need releasing to progress. Chiron in Aries occupies your 12th house of the unconscious, spirituality, and hidden matters on this date, suggesting healing opportunities through confronting psychological patterns that have remained below the surface. This placement can bring up wounds around identity and self-assertion that need addressing before you can move forward with complete confidence. The asteroid Juno, representing commitment and partnership patterns, travels through Cancer in your third house, suggesting important conversations or agreements with partners about domestic matters. Communications in close relationships take on special significance during this period. Looking at the aspects between these planetary bodies, the Sun in Gemini forms a conjunction with Venus, your ruling planet, emphasizing harmony between your core essence and your desires, particularly around financial matters and values. This supportive alignment brings grace to material concerns and potentially attracts resources through your natural Taurian charm, amplified by Gemini's communicative gifts. The overall planetary landscape for Taurus on May 22, 2025, suggests a period of financial focus, social reconfiguration, and professional transformation. The planets support practical application of communicative skills while challenging you to embrace changes to your identity and career path. Your traditional steadfastness serves as an anchor amidst these cosmic shifts, allowing you to implement changes at a pace that honors your fixed Earth nature while still evolving with the planetary energies at play. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter today, your communication style receives a significant boost, Taurus. Words flow with unusual ease, allowing you to express concepts that have been difficult to articulate in recent weeks. This planetary alignment supports deep, meaningful conversations, particularly about philosophical matters or future plans. Your normally methodical approach to communication is enhanced with flashes of inspiration, helping you connect dots that previously seemed unrelated. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea or have an important discussion, today's energy strongly supports these endeavors. The third house activation brings particular clarity to written communication. Emails, messages, and documents you create today will have a special precision and impact. Venus, your ruling planet, currently in Gemini, adds a layer of charm and diplomacy to your words, allowing you to navigate potentially sensitive topics with grace. You might notice people paying more attention to what you have to say, as your words carry additional weight and persuasiveness today. This is particularly evident in group settings where your practical insights cut through abstract theories. The moon in Libra enhances your natural diplomatic tendencies, making this an excellent day for mediation or bringing opposing parties together. There's a musical quality to your speech pattern. Today, pay attention to your rhythm and tone, as they significantly impact how your message is received. While you typically prefer to think before you speak, today's energy supports spontaneous expression that still maintains your characteristic thoughtfulness. Digital communication channels are especially favorable. Social media posts or online content created today has higher potential for engagement and positive reception. For creative Taurians, artistic expression reaches new heights with unusual synergy between your practical nature and imaginative impulses. Writing projects benefit from structural clarity while still maintaining emotional depth. In conversations with close friends or partners, you'll find yourself able to express emotional nuances that typically remain internal. This transparency creates space for relationship breakthroughs and deeper understanding. Your capacity to listen is equally enhanced. You'll pick up on subtleties and unspoken feelings that might normally escape your notice. Overall, today marks a rare opportunity to bridge your inner world with external expression in ways that strengthen connections and advance your personal and professional objectives. With the Sun positioned in Gemini, illuminating your second house of personal finances, May 22nd brings a particularly analytical energy to your material concerns, Taurus. Your financial thinking is sharper than usual, with multiple approaches and options becoming visible where previously you might have seen only one path forward. This intellectual stimulation around money matters opens doors for creative financial planning and resource management. You're particularly adept today at seeing the numerical patterns that others might miss, giving you an edge in investments or budgeting decisions. This position supports detailed financial analysis rather than emotional money decisions, a welcome contrast to your sometimes emotionally driven spending habits. The Gemini influence encourages gathering information before committing funds. Research now will pay dividends later. Mercury, also in Gemini, amplifies your ability to communicate about financial matters effectively. If you've been hesitating to discuss a raise, loan restructuring, or investment opportunity, today's energy strongly supports these conversations. Your words carry particular weight and clarity when explaining financial concepts or negotiating terms. Venus, your planetary ruler, is currently moving through Cáncer in your communication sector, creating a protective energy around your financial discussions. You're likely to emphasize security and future stability in any money conversations today. This placement excellent for discussing family financial planning, home investments, or establishing businesses related to nurturing, food, or domestic comforts. Property investments, particularly those related to family homes or properties with emotional significance, receive beneficial aspects today. Jupiter in Virgo forms a productive trine to your financial sector, bringing expansion through careful analysis and attention to detail. This is not about flashy get-rich-quick schemes, but rather methodical growth through systems and processes that can be refined over time. Consider how organizing your financial approach could yield better results. This might involve creating new spreadsheets, implementing budgeting software, or developing more efficient methods of tracking expenses. The Scorpio moon today intensifies your financial intuition, particularly regarding shared resources, investments, and passive income streams. You may receive insights about the deeper motivations behind business partnerships or investment opportunities. Trust your gut feeling about financial matters, especially when evaluating whether someone is being fully transparent about money matters. A particularly significant aspect today is the Venus-Jupiter sextile, creating a window of financial opportunity through partnerships and connections. Someone in your network, perhaps someone you communicate with regularly, but haven't considered a financial ally, holds the key to a lucrative opportunity. Be open to conversations about money with those in your immediate environment. Mars in Aries activates your sector of hidden resources, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through unconventional or previously overlooked channels. Look beyond the obvious for money-making potential today. This placement can also indicate the benefit of working behind the scenes on financial projects before revealing them publicly. Uranus continuing its journey through your sign suggests unexpected financial innovations or breakthroughs. You may suddenly see value in an area you previously dismissed or discover a modern approach to traditional Taurian industries like banking, agriculture, or luxury goods. The most financially productive hours today will be between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., when the moon forms a harmonious aspect to Venus, creating a flow of abundance consciousness. Schedule important money conversations or decisions during this window, if possible. For those seeking new income streams, the Mercury-Jupiter connection highlights opportunities in educational content creation, specialized knowledge sharing, or communication services. Your practical insights have monetary value today. Consider how to package and deliver them effectively. Regarding investments, the planetary configuration suggests diversification with an emphasis on tangible assets. While cryptocurrency and digital investments receive some favorable aspects from Uranus, the strong Cáncer and Taurus energies recommend maintaining a solid foundation in physical assets like real estate, precious metals, or businesses with physical products. For employed Taurus individuals, today's aspects support conversations about compensation packages beyond just salary. Benefits related to education, skill development, or financial planning services could be particularly valuable additions to negotiate. For business owners, pricing strategies deserve attention today. The Gemini influence may have you overthinking your worth, while the Taurus energy reminds you of the genuine value you provide. Find the balance between competitive pricing and honoring your expertise. Financial challenges to watch for include a tendency toward overthinking created by the Gemini influence, which could lead to decision paralysis. Set clear parameters and deadlines for financial choices to avoid endless analysis. Saturn's challenging aspect from Pisces reminds you that even promising financial opportunities require structure, boundaries, and defined terms. Be wary of deals that seem too flexible or open-ended. Today especially favors financial activities that combine your natural Taurian appreciation for quality and comfort with innovative distribution or marketing methods. Consider how traditional products could reach new markets through digital channels. Collaborations receive strong beneficial aspects, particularly those that pair your practical resource management with someone else's visionary thinking or network connections. Look for partnerships that balance stability and innovation. The North Node in Aries suggests your financial evolution requires more individual initiative and pioneering spirit than you might naturally be inclined toward. Taking calculated risks with a portion of your resources supports your financial growth trajectory. A financial opportunity may arise through an unexpected conversation or message today. Stay alert to casual mentions of business needs or investment opportunities, as they could develop into significant ventures with your Taurian touch for creating tangible value. May 22, 2025 shines as a particularly luminous day for Taurus in several key areas of life. With Venus, your ruling planet, receiving a harmonious trine from Jupiter, the cosmic benefactor, doors of opportunity swing open with minimal effort on your part. Financial matters take center stage in your fortunate areas today. Investments begun now, particularly in tangible assets like property, art, or sustainable resources, carry Jupiter's blessing of expansion and Venus's touch for appreciation in value. The universe is literally whispering wealth-building secrets in your ear if you're willing to listen. Your natural sensibility around money magnifies today, giving you almost preternatural insight about where to allocate resources. Trust that gut feeling about that long-term investment opportunity. Your second house of personal resources glows with cosmic favor as Mercury forms a supportive sextile to Pluto, deepening your